Hey family, how y'all doing? Listen, whoever this video is for, it's time for you to embrace your sexy, baby. Okay? Embrace your sexy. Be your sexy you. There's nothing wrong with you embracing the sacredness of sensuality. Okay, it's time for you to step into that because you don't know how much that appeals to the universe, to God, to consciousness, to what it is that you are trying to manifest. Okay, this is about aligning your frequency to this energy of appeal, this sex appeal. Sex is just sacred energy exchange. Okay, and it becomes deeper when you allow somebody in, physically, but it's also sacred mentally. It's also sacred emotionally, letting people in. It's also sacred spiritually, letting people in. Something about you protecting yourself is significant as well. Okay, and I'm not gonna lie, every event today led up to this message. Okay, when I woke up, for some reason, for whatever reason, I woke up really late today, and I slept all night last night. I guess it just needed to sleep. And girl, why somebody impersonating my channel on TikTok? Listen, shout out to the person that pointed that out to me. Thank you so much. A couple of months ago, I probably would have been upset about it. I used to get upset about it when I watch my favorite, spiritualists on YouTube channels always get impersonated. But these are people that had subscribers in the 50,000s, in the 100,000s and shit like that. So I just thought, it come with the territory at the time. That's the lesson that Spirit was trying to teach me. I didn't know. I ain't even hit 10K subscribers yet. But you know what the message is that I got from that? You never supposed to equate your value with what it looked like on the outside, because you're way bigger. Okay, and the way the sun is shining in the window right now, and it's late in the afternoon. Okay, it feels unreal. Usually it's shine from a different angle, or maybe it's just the time that I came on here. I don't know, but there's something about that feels special while the sun at the bottom of the deck. Listen, you radiant, baby. You radiate. Okay, this light is deeper. It's skin deep. Okay, I remember in a song I heard. I don't even know this song. It was just playing on the radio, but I heard him say beauty is skin deep. Okay, and I thought about that for a long time, and I get what it's saying spiritually, but I guess I just was overthinking it on a on a physical level. Okay, I'm also hearing some things are unexplainable to the human eye. Only those that has an awakened eye will see. Okay, this is about you being accepted by yourself, awakening your own eye, and then attracting people who also exude that energy. I keep hearing kindred spirits. Okay, something about you dancing is significant. Dance. Okay, because not only that situation happened, you know what I'm saying? I was in my head like, I don't know whether to feel upset, because I don't feel upset, but that's the emotion that I used to associate with when things like this happen to other people, let alone myself, or be flattered, because it's like, what? I thought I wasn't even in the big leagues yet. You know what I'm saying? I thought, I'm just a small content creator, and motherfucker, it's different when somebody taking something you said and applying it to their everyday life. I can't see that. And I appreciate the impact that my messages have. Okay, don't get me wrong. I'm cool with the messages being, but you ain't finna get paid, bitch. That's not what this finna be. That's not what we doing. Okay, I only have one TikTok channel. Same logo, same name, same everything. It's not whatever that is I put on my post. Listen, you the shit, bro. Don't ever, 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 ever think that you are lower. Because there's somebody out there that's watching you from a distance and impersonating you. Whether it's in the form of what happened to me, or whether it's in the form of literally people taking your... Listen, bitch. You the star, okay? Listen, I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. I'm just so excited about this message. And I also feel like whoever this message is for, you need to feel excited about yourself, because this is not just my experience. Okay, I'm hearing message of the day. Spirit always put me in the mood of the message of the day. And there's been so many instances that have happened. I almost said on Beyonce's internet, bitch. I don't even say shit like that. But yeah, there are so many things that have happened on the internet that I didn't speak about. So many comments people put. And then when I do finally speak about the comment, it's usually funny as fuck. And they have no idea how much that helped me realize who I am. I also feel like I'm speaking to somebody that is having an epiphany about themselves and how they used to get offended with certain things at a certain period of their life. Okay, and now it's laughable. Now it's helping you realize more and more how sacred you are, baby. It's time for you to get your sexy on. Okay, if you want to wear your hoochie coochie shorts and go sit outside on the porch, bitch, do it. Can't nobody tell you. You was born with your clothes on. So what you mean? Okay, it's nobody's fault that people are so engulfed in their own sacral energy, and it ain't nobody's fault that people don't know how to control themselves. People don't know how to control their eyes. People don't, and it ain't nobody's fault that you sexy as fuck and people just want to look, baby. Okay, listen, if you fine, I'm looking. You can have all your clothes. Hey, you see, it's like, what side of the bridge are you going to be on? Okay. I'm so excited about this message. I can't help but to see the devil card on the bottom of the deck. It's like this energy of you literally embracing the things that people say are a problem. What side of the bridge? Listen, sometimes when these messages just be coming out the way they come out and these cards be coming out, I be so surprised. Like, I feel like this is an element of life that you are embarking on, like surprises. I'm also hearing endurance. So this ability for you to endure what you did and still be who you are and be who you're becoming. It's amazing. It's time for you to start feeling that freedom that you've created for yourself. Because I feel like somebody here don't even realize how much they've healed and how much you're not embracing that healing. It's like you're stuck in a shell, because it's like you doing the work and you doing it for yourself, but maybe you've been doing it quietly because of, I'm not saying that you're still affected by the trauma, but it's like, that's basically what it is, but not in a way where it's detrimental to you. It's in a way where you're now, it's like somebody's afraid to embrace what they created for themselves. This could also be an energy of you doing something, you putting your hands into something, creating something for yourself. I mean, like physically, materially, with this devil card, right? Excuse me. And then all of a sudden, the business or whatever this endeavor is start getting you the right amount of attention or aligning you to the right resources. It's like you're having I'm hearing a mini heart attack, okay? I'm not trying to trigger anybody that may have had one or had somebody that experienced, but it's just getting this energy of like feeling like, whoa, this is happening for me. Like, you can't believe it. Whoever I'm speaking to, if you aren't already experiencing these mini miracles, get ready. Okay, and this is the matter of you jumping into that sexy. I'm literally seeing somebody sit on the couch, doom scroll, and then all of a sudden I'm seeing this roll, this energy or this frequency right beside them, that all they got to do is step into it. This could be dancing, this could be writing, whatever this is that help you flow your creative aspects. Okay, somebody need to move their body. Okay, it ain't got nothing to do with old age on why you feeling a little stiff, because I feel a little stiff sometimes, but guess what? I know I need to stretch, I need to move, I need to move around. Okay, I'm hearing something about old age. No, this ain't got nothing to do with old age, especially if age don't exist. You know how many people walk around here that don't look how old society say they should look? And it's because of how young their spirit is. It's because of them embracing their sexy, embodying it all the time, every time. Okay? Life has its ups and downs, all right? Spirit is putting it on my heart to talk about a comment that was put on a video that I put up the other day. And, you know, at the end of the day, I go with my spirit, all right? Basically, the lady was saying something about how she tired of people keeping basically karmics alive because of the messages and all that. Let me tell you something. Just because you've grown from something, don't take away from the people who need that energy to be reminded why they need to get out. At some point in your journey, you needed that. And how would you feel if you were judged and they took that away from you when that was also a part of you? Oh, and that's why we unsubscribe. Okay, unsubscribe. I don't give a fuck. Okay? I don't. At all. I don't give a fuck. Okay, what's crazy is you'll be back if you ain't already listening to this message. All right? And I get it. Maybe you was having a bad day and you needed a more, you know what I'm saying, Ace of Swords. Maybe you needed a more message that helped. I get it. But I got plenty of other messages. You didn't even have to click the video. I clearly put it in the title, baby. Okay, and I said all that to say, be you, bro. People gonna feel how they feel, and sometimes they react based on how they feel in the moment. Okay, but in her heart of hearts and in her spirit, she knows she loved the kid. Y'all, listen, cheer up, baby. What else, spirit? What you got to say to my family? Because with this sun and this star coming out, somebody is shining, beaming. With the fact that this light is coming from her heart, all right, says a lot. Okay, and she appeared to be dancing. I could also be talking to a curvy woman or someone who's working on their curves. Listen, listen, listen. You got 3 major arcanas, baby. You got the World card. Your magnetism is at its peak. Or this is what Spirit is telling you, to step into your sexy. I can't put it no other way. There's no other way around the message. There's no other way how for me to say it. It's just time. It's available to you. Sexy ain't just about how I look on the outside. Do you feel sexy? The second thing that brought me to this message was a song that I was listening to by Popcorn, Show Me. Okay, look up that song. Listen. The way I started whining and grinding and dancing. Okay? And not a man in sight. Because this is not about nobody else. This is not about what you can do and who you become. Who can you become for other people. This is about you. I don't see nobody else in none of these cards. Embracing your feminine. 9, the number 9 could be significant. Embracing your feminine energy. And putting it. It's not about what the world sees or how the world see it, but just putting it out in the world, in nature itself. Allow nature to pick up your frequency and carry it. Okay, because that's what you do every time you pout, you doubt, you talk bad about yourself. You feel like you made the wrong move. You sitting in regret. You sitting in depression. That's the energy that you're signaling to the universe, and that's why you keep receiving it. If you are, you know what I'm saying, take the energy how it resonates. All right. $14:14 on the clock when I just looked up. And I got a message from a friend here. So that could be very significant for you. Okay, friends, kindred spirits, people who embrace you for you, like you. Okay, this woman is dancing, bro. I don't care what nobody say. This is posing art. I ain't meant to say that. So art could be significant. This is art, whatever you do that makes you feel like an artiste. The Fool card. Listen. And this is the second time I done seen the Queen of Pentacles. Hold on, let me cut on this light. Close this window because it's definitely giving exposure. It's definitely giving you're being watched. Okay, you're being put on display. It's time for you to put yourself on display for the world to see. There's something here that you have inside of you that the world needs, nature needs, frequency needs. It needs your contribution, but it needs you to be in sync. Okay, it's not something that is gonna force. It's not gonna force itself, because that's how you run something away. When you're trying to force things, to master manifesting is to know that it's already there. Okay, I don't see the Empress, but it's definitely giving Empress energy. Somebody's also about to receive some sort of unexpected income. Okay, I'm hearing incoming calls could be significant. Okay, I don't know why I'm hearing robocalls. There could have been an influx of certain calls. All right, something about a debt collector could also be significant. I heard this is about to be paid off. Okay, Spirit is saying, baby, just dance. Fill out your own rhythm. If dance don't just mean get up and move around. This is like dancing in your own thoughts instead of you sitting and soaking in certain things. All right, what am I trying to say? I gotta turn this down in the back a little bit. Okay, something about quieting distractions could be significant. All right, I heard too much of anything is yeah, back to dancing in your mind. Okay, too much of anything is not good. But with this Eight of Swords, it's giving perspective. Okay, for somebody here, somebody said, what can I change? It's not about change. You know what I'm saying? Don't be fixed on the change. I feel like I need to slow down because I'm getting a lot of messages, but I also don't feel like I'm explaining them in a way. I also feel like with that, you may feel like people don't understand you. And that's exactly how it's supposed to be. Okay? That's exactly how it's supposed to be, rebel. Okay? Be free. Something about you being original and slowing things down. Catching up to yourself. I'm hearing you're far way more advanced than you give yourself. You're far way more along this journey than you pride yourself for. Ain't nothing wrong with you stepping into your confidence. Ain't nothing wrong with you standing 10 toes down about yourself boldly. It's time for you to get loud and be loud because that's who you are. It's not about going down the streets screaming or talking loud. This is about you showing up. Somebody here in this collective, you've been wanting to do a project for a while and you keep sitting on it. It's like you're trying to perfect what's already perfect. The perfection is you and your involvement in whatever this is that you're creating. It's your energy. It's the happiness that you get, that dopamine hit that you feel when you're doing this thing. It's a natural high of yours. And that's what it should be about. It's reminded me of when I first started YouTube in general. I was so excited just to start. Like I couldn't contain my excitement. But it quickly started to dwindle when I felt like I wasn't getting the results that I deserved. But Spirit was trying to get me to understand that I was the result. It's not about how many views you get today or tomorrow. I posted that video knowing that it wasn't going to do that well because a lot of my people in this collective, they're on a healing journey. You don't stay on this channel if you're not. Because every day, every video, I'm going to remind you why or who you are. And some people can't handle that pressure. But it's coming from my perspective of life, what I gain, the trial and errors that I went through. Okay, and I love to put myself out there to be that example, but like I was saying, I was taken away from the beauty of what I was doing, worried about the result. And I didn't realize that I was it all. It was me. Because who's to say that I wasn't discovered back then when I felt like I was in the undiscoverable zone? Who's to say that this is the first channel that somebody impersonating me? And here I am thinking I got to have 20,000 subscribers to be impersonated, because come on. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, that person sees something in me. Golden. For you to sit there and do that shit. It's crazy. Like, come on. Listen, it's time for you to embrace your inner child, baby, and crown her, crown him. Embrace her and embrace him. This life is about you. Listen, stand on business and walk away from what no longer serves you. And if you ask me, this girl naked. That's probably why she's hidden from the car. So it's about being vulnerable. It's about exploring that inner child. That thing that people tell you is just imaginative. It's not realistic. Somebody could be doing content here. Okay, and maybe what you do, people feel like it's not realistic, or somebody said that this wasn't going to work for you, or it wasn't going to last, or whatever the fuck. But that alone lets you know that you are it. First of all, you were brave enough to do something that they weren't. The fact that they talking means a lot, because whether you on the top, in the middle, or at the bottom, a motherfucker gonna always have something to say. That's never gonna not change. You're never gonna be able to please everybody. That's why you should focus on you. We living in a world, we living in a world where people don't even realize that just because you live here don't mean that somebody else's world ain't existing. We living on this plane, existing our own experience. So my perspective and your perspective, we may be similar, but we still think differently. We still align to different things. Some people may agree with certain messages that I give, and some people may not. Baby, listen. I always pray. Well, I don't really like to use that word. I always command to the universe that I attract people who need the messages. Not all of them people gonna like me. Not all of those people are gonna embrace the message just because they need it. But that's up to them, for them to realize. And I'm not talking about me to brag about me. I'm talking about you. I'm trying to help you step into what you're running from, especially if you're called to do something that has to do with the public eye. You are the public eye. It ain't none you do that's going to hide you, bro, especially when you healing so gracefully. And people need that healing. They need that example of healing. They need you to walk in the room. They need you to open your mouth. They need you to say something. They need you to move a certain way or do a certain thing. You have no idea how many eyes are on you. And not just the eyes of people around you. Spirit eyes. How many entities you are attracting. And I'm talking about good energies, per se. Okay? Wanting to be in your presence because of what you're doing. They find it so fascinating. I'm literally seeing otherworldly beings watch you. Almost as if they're able to pick up on frequencies from Earth being out of space. Okay, listen. I just went, listen. But I believe it, bro, because I believe in magic. I believe in things that people don't usually believe in. You know what I'm saying? Because I done seen some magic and miraculous things happen for me in my life. Ain't no way in hell I'm supposed to be here on this channel right now. talking the way I talk and moving the way I move. That never was supposed to happen according to some people. Joke's on you, bitch. And I ain't just talking about people with word magic. I ain't just talking about people that is on the lower level of that demonic frequency. I'm talking about people who actually out here, you know, doing rituals and sacrificing people to certain deities. I'm supposed to be gone, y'all. I've been supposed to be half human, half animal, bitch. And I'm not saying that to pick on nobody because I'm laughing, but it's laughable because I'm untouchable. Why? Because I embrace my sexy. This is my sexy. You get it? I'm talking to somebody. Okay? And it's so funny because I watch certain readers talk about themselves and then they would say, it's so, I don't know, I could just feel this. Even while I'm doing it, it feels cliche. I really don't want to talk about me. But I realize how many times that I done had a little story time in the middle of channeling a message, and it has impacted so many people in so many different ways. This is why it's important for you to follow your spirit. I was told to post that video, baby. If it offended you, I'm not sorry, because nobody told you to click it. It is what it is. But guess what? In the comment section of that video, people were saying how they needed that. I remember needing those messages. And had I gotten those messages, I wouldn't be where I am. Because there was a lesson that I had to learn at that time for that specific type of message. But I'm not going to scurry away the people who keep hearing all these high vibrational messages, but they ain't feeling high vibrational. Sometimes you have to step to their level so that way they can, you got to meet people at their level. And if they ready to step up, they will. That don't mean you stay at that level with them. You show compassion. That's what gods do. I heard a moment of silence for you. Okay. This is what your revenge is. Stepping into your sexy. This is how you really, you know, I think Beyonce said the best revenge is your paper. In other words, listen. Your best revenge is your currency, figuring out who you are and flourishing in that, because nobody can take away the happiness that's bred from that. Nobody can take away the love that's found through that. Your channel, your portal, who you are is uniquely fine-tuned and especially made for you, and nobody can replicate that or take that away from you unless you allow it. Unless you allow it. Okay? I'm also getting this energy with revenge and justice. Somebody could have tried to take somebody to court because of their emotional whatever. Okay? But that's going to backfire on them. Or somebody here also tried to justify to the ethers or appeal to the universe why they were justified in doing something to you, trying to cause some sort of burden on you, make you feel less than yourself. Excuse me, but they didn't know that was all a setup for a come up for you either way. Okay? Listen, you got snake. Okay, this could also be kundalini, rising energy. Okay, and staying loyal to the cause, and you were that cause. Setting yourself free because the cage was never locked. It don't take away the existence from the cage, okay? But it was never locked. It was never meant for you to stay. It was always meant for you to feel. It's like being in one place so that way you can... Wisdom. How do you breed wisdom? Experience. Point blank, period. Okay? I can't help but to notice that tree in there. I ain't never seen no tree inside of a cage. So this is giving me like, and then it's barren, but it's still alive though, although the leaves are stripped. So this is definitely giving me like ancient, royal bloodline. something very old and very sacred. And they tried to cage it. And it's a challenge to get a tree out of a cage. But guess what? It's possible, bitch. We got walking trees. You don't believe me? Look it up. Okay? Oh, no. It's something about that. Okay? It says independence, the ability to move without restriction, liberation from obstacles. Yeah. Okay? Oh, thank you, Spirit. That was so beautiful. I'm hearing the spirit of the tree is free. It's exploring. It's finding its way. It's not bound to the actual physical thing. Okay? This is also reminding me of how our souls are in our body. And for what I learned and what I resonate with, the moment that you are born on this earth is the moment that you die. Okay? And it makes sense because you're no longer just a ball of energy with source. You're now experiencing something physical. So that part of you that was bodiless no longer exists, and it has died momentarily. Or it has fine-tuned with a different frequency. It's now in a body. Reincarnation, the body is the car. Re means it's been done before. In. Okay? It's internal. In the car, nation. Nation is usually a bunch of people, or I'm hearing a bunch of times, or something in abundance. Nation, you are meant to, I'm hearing shake shit up, rattle the tree. I'm hearing rattle the snake, something about a rattlesnake. Okay, it's time for you to start embracing the fact that you're gonna trigger people, because the more you run from it or allow it to make you upset, the more you got to sit in that emotion and carry the same energy people trying to get you to carry. The Fool is about none of that. It's about feeling light. It's that 0 point. I was channeling feathers before I got on here. Okay? I'm also hearing poverty is a mindset. Because according to the powers that be, okay, bitch, I'm in poverty. But according to me, I'm in heaven. Because this is the heaven I created for myself. My heaven is not working for nobody. No obligations. Freedom, not to a spouse, not to a child. And if I must be honest, I want a pet so bad. But that's why I ain't got now, because I don't like responsibility. I don't like being responsible for shit. I just want to be. And whatever me being does for the universe or for the collective is where I feel free. It's where I feel at home. In the universe consciousness, God accepts me for that. Because I ain't hurt nobody. Not only that, I'm doing what I'm doing. And I'm sure I'm making an ancestor who wished that they was in my position happy. Y'all, listen. Damn, I feel like this whole fucking reading was me talking about myself. But I promise you, bro, I'm telling you this because I know a lot of people look at my videos, especially if you haven't been here for a while. You just came within the last month or 2 months or whatever. You might think, oh, this person's smart. Oh, they might think this. Or you might even be intimidated by me walking in the room. And the beauty about it is you'll never know. That's why I took my live videos off, because I know, man, I want to go outside and I don't want nobody to recognize who I am. I would be honest. Like, that's the beauty in it. Being able to be in one world and existing and doing your purpose. The world can see me. The world can hear me. You see my spirit, though. Okay? That's the point. To be seen by people who can see you with their spirit eye. Those are your people. People embrace you for who you are, where you are. Those people who support you from that spiritual space. Not because it benefit them. I mean, you wouldn't be subscribed if I wasn't benefiting you, but it's a mutual thing. You know what I'm saying? The point is, It should be an equal, sacred, energetic exchange. It's time for you to embrace your sexy. Okay, I'm gonna get a couple more because I feel like I've already stayed my welcome. And I know somebody gonna be like, girl. All right. I tried to be somebody that record little short videos, but I get too deep and then go up in my art to do it, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. Some people like it, some people don't. But I ain't here to please the world. I'm here to please me. And whoever needs it. Like, fuck that shit. It's time for you to start focusing on the beauty and the energy and motion when you're doing certain things. Doing them with intention, okay? And staying in that intention, okay? That's going to be your solution. That's where your fortune is, okay? Dreams coming true. Hitting your targets. This energy is also going to bring people who may target you, but they'll never be. They might even feel like they get close, but that thing ain't right in the middle. Okay? You are desired. You are sought after. Embrace it. People always have whatever intention they have when it comes to you. But you don't have to feed into that. All right, some good, some bad, okay? I'm hearing the cream of the crop, all right? You got harvest here as well. Somebody could be an event planner, okay? There's definitely some sort of ending of a cycle here. There's a part of you that's dying as you walk through this portal. Whatever answer you're looking for is going to find you. Spirit is also saying you are the solution. You know, I'm not going to lie, as I go on this journey, I realize that most of my problems aren't real. They were being created by trauma and things that I've been through. When I really sat down and looked at, really sat with what I was thinking, telling myself how I was putting myself in the frequency of feeling like I needed to be filled. I said with my mouth and my tongue, I released this energy because it didn't feel at home anymore. May this message find exactly who needs it. And if you're watching me from the TV, don't forget the light, okay? I know I'm saying that because sometimes I watch my favorite people on the TV and I'm like, damn, this message, because bitch, I be rewinding and everything and I forget the light, because on the phone the light thing be moving, you know what I'm saying, it reminds you, but on the TV you don't be worried about none of that, okay? Dream big. Dream big. Don't let nobody tell you what's not possible for you. When you connected to the ethers, bitch, you got the sun and the star and the world. Like what? The food is the ethers. Temperance, talk about balance. Somebody could be a ballerina or stretching. Like I said, dancing is significant for somebody. Okay, I'm going to get one more card. One more, y'all. There's a surprise coming, okay? And that's because of your ability to stand on business. I'm also getting this energy of you embodying this authority and surprising yourself. Discovering and unlocking certain gifts. Somebody's dreams could be very potent lately. Okay, you may have went from a time of not seeing nothing at all to now you're seeing almost everything. It's like you're in so many worlds when your body, I just heard, is dead, okay? And when your body is in a dead state, a state of rest, okay? But even in that state, even in that state of rest, of stillness, things are still conspiring and happening. Okay, timing is everything. All right, the ability to control or influence the actions or decisions of others. You are that person. I'm seeing the justice card in my third eye. Okay. I also feel like it's going to come to a surprise to you how much influence you actually have. Not just influence on other people, but influence spiritually around you. guardian angels that you never address because you don't even know it's there, but quietly helping you, doing it for you, showing up for you. It's not your fault, okay? But you can always say, in that time, in that space of gratitude, when you are thanking the ones you know, thank the ones that you don't know that are there, that's helping to make things possible for you. Thank your inner child for all the pain that he or she have endured. I'm finna go because I'm getting emotional, okay? Your womb is calling you. I'm hearing certain organs call out for you. They need you to speak life into them. Your body, okay, embracing your sexy. That's way deeper than we give it credit for. You're way more sacred than you give yourself credit to be. So what because you said a cuss word? So what because you turned left and your spirit said turn right? Okay, not literally in traffic, but you know what I'm saying? You had to turn left so that way you can know that that voice worked because it told you to turn right. And how you know that wasn't a setup all in itself, just so you can hear the voice of God, just so you can hear your own higher self. Come on, somebody. I feel like we in church, bitch. But the church of freedom. Okay? Listen, let me go. All right? I might do y'all some money messages next. And look, listen. From my view, this looks perfect. From this camera view, it's killing me. Okay? It's supposed to be like this. All right? Oh, yeah. And I also wanted to mention that guy who made the comment about the ads, right? For some reason, it wouldn't leave me alone, and that's not normal for me. So I did look into it, and Spirit actually put it on me to watch one of my videos because I usually don't. I just post it, all right? Because my old self tend to judge myself for my videos, and I want to take them down because they weren't perfect. And I just stopped watching my own videos for that purpose because I don't want to do that to myself, right? But I watch one and bitch, why YouTube got an ad playing every 3 minutes? Yo, that's outrageous. That's outrageous. The studio app in the studio browser is totally different. It's a total different layout and it's way more detailed. Okay, so for the most part, I will be going in and controlling my own ads from now on. Okay, you still gonna see them, but you ain't gonna see them every 3 fucking minutes. That's not fair, okay? And I get it, and I understand. Because I win, you know what I'm saying? And I did talk a little shit. I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry. I'm just playing. I'm sorry. Okay, I get it, though. I get it now. I thought, you know, people were just complaining. Well, that person was just complaining. But in reality, bitch, every 3 minutes is crazy work. Like, that's not a good look, YouTube. Like, that's not a good look for me. What the fuck are you doing? But yeah, y'all, okay? I love you guys. I appreciate y'all. If you need anything, look in the description box. If you are watching this video during Pisces season and you are interested in a free reading, okay, a session with me, email me, free reading, and I will send you the steps to damn, I done got lost. I'll send you what you need to do in order to obtain a free reading with me. Shout out to all of you. I appreciate all of y'all. Okay, shout out to the members. I don't give y'all enough credit. All right. And shout out to all of my supporters. Like, shout out to you for showing up for you. Because every time you click one of my videos, you open yourself up to a transformation in some way. Because I don't care what the title say. It's going to be something healing in that video. And for you to keep coming back, you a strong mama jamma, baby. You got to be. Because I know I could be a bit rough. You know, a little rough around the edges. But hey, I could be the most sweetest sweetheart you'll ever meet, too. All right, I'm just being silly behind the camera at this point. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.